popular messaging platform WhatsApp, owned by Facebook with a user base of more than 2 billion, in a surprise move, has updated its privacy policy. Users are receiving this notice via a pop-up alert in the app, narrowing down on the new set of policies that are in place. This has stirred a huge debate about Facebook's promise of privacy and keeping the user interest at stake. Okay, please wait. Before we continue, kindly hit on the subscribe button and press on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we drop future videos. So, now the people will either have to live with those privacy concerns in the back of their mind, or if they don't comply, will be forced to switch to some other messaging service for good. To be precise, it's either Facebook's way or the highway for the users. When Facebook acquired WhatsApp for $19 billion, they vowed user privacy protection and that no changes will be made to it. The messaging app's data was, however, shared by default with Facebook for better ad targeting, but the users could opt out anytime without any strings attached. Now, the tables have turned, outside of Europe at least, as the opt-out option is going to be completely removed by February 8. Decline the new policies and you will no longer be able to use WhatsApp at all. The U-turn from the respect for your privacy DNA of the app with the end-to-end encryption across chats right since 2016 is disappointing, to say the least. Obviously, the app has landed in the wrong hands, and now Facebook is doing everything to exploit user data for its own revenue-generating motives that have deep roots in how the business model operates. The privacy policy and terms of service have been laid down in a long 8,000-odd words legal jargon, like every other policy on the planet, that in the best case would not be clear to a normal user. To cut short, now the service will share data with the parent company, including location data, battery level, IMEI number, mobile network, and even more. Not only this, the app will share information to the parent company Facebook about the groups you are participating in, real-time status, profile photo, or even the data about your online status on the app. If that wasn't enough, WhatsApp has a separate section in the new policy by the name Transactions and Payment Data. If you've already assumed, then let us tell you for the sake of it. The information of your payments made through the app will also be stored. Facebook claims to use this just for analysis purpose, and let's hope it stays that way in the worst case scenario. While as the unassuming user, you might think that has no repercussions, but experts know there is a lot to lose in the long run, as your personal data is now exposed to even more possibilities of exploitation, even though Facebook would not inherently want to do that. But in the online space, things aren't as simple as they seem. So the question now is, are people going to continue using the app, or are they going to switch to other messaging apps? Surprisingly, WhatsApp has become an essential part of the lives of the majority, even up to a point where people can't imagine their lives without it. Because aside the fact that it connects them to other people, many also use it for their businesses and other profitable purposes. Likewise, as humans, we must add value to ourselves, so much so that we can impact the world positively. Stay valuable and relevant to that point where the world cannot do away without your skill or gifts.